Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers kidnapped, reported missing 24 hours after disappearance of son. Hey, 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 they don't start. They don't start. Now them say make Nnamdi Kanu go back to court and defend himself and face his defense. Now, what they are now doing is to now get the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnapped. For what now? For what? Hey, my people, this is one of those things we experience in a case like this. Anyway, the news is that the senior advocates of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the ones defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has now been declared missing. Though we don't know if their missing is a kidnap, or maybe they decided to go somewhere and have a relax, or they decided to give themselves a compulsory holiday. But if they have given themselves a compulsory holiday, they at least their fellow learned colleague or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be aware. You understand? So that is why everybody was seeing it as a kidnap. Well, I'll be dropping this very information here for you, and I would like you to please pay attention to this very information so you get an update about these lawyers and what they are currently going through. What is the truth about this and the authenticity of this very news? Because Tori don dey change hand small. Yes, Tori don dey change hand. So please go nowhere as I drop this very video, and don't forget to share it to the very latter, so that everybody we have a picture of what actually is going on. Now make una listen to this small story.
Judgment, or gives your opposition judgment, you still owe the people that pay you statements. Just like the way politicians, you always speak whenever you are representing them. We watch you and we see you. We watch you and we see you every day on television when you come out and say the court gave judgment to this governor and my client this and my this one this, and now it has reached Nnamdi Kanu's turn. All of you have gone mute. Please, Alain Ejimako is not the lead lawyer. Masolapa is not the lead lawyer. But it looks as if Masolapa himself is even doing more than the lead lawyers are doing. I don't even know why he's not even the lead lawyer. Maybe they should make Masolapa the lead counsel. He has done more than enough to warrant, to merit that position called lead lawyer for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Masolapa should be considered to be lead lawyer. The way he's outspoken, he's always there. Without Masolapa, many things happening in the court we will not know. Most of the injustice going on in the court, we will not know without Maxwell Opara. So I'm advising Nnamdi Kanu's counsel to consider a pilot role, something higher than what he already has. And he has been there for years. They should start considering that young man for a bigger, more important role in Nnamdi Kanu's counsel. That is why I have been advocating to bring back Mike Uzekome or Ifeanyi Ejiofor because of what they did. Because of
yes, you see, what you're hearing right now is that the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yes, is that they decided to go, to go on their own, peril. You understand? Not that they were kidnapped anyway. They gave themselves a compulsory, holiday, just like I predicted, and now it has been revealed. But then, according to the witness and the source, is claiming that these people are not doing, enough. Where are they going? Where are they going, and what have they really done to warrant their this compulsory leave? Look at Maxwell Okpara, the guy they just mentioned right now, which is true. If you have been following this very court trial, you will see that Maxwell Okpara his voice has been so much on top of this very trial, and he has been speaking up, in defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu countless times. countless times. And if you listen to some of the things he has been saying things that are very, very cogent, and so many. He has been exposing the courts, and that's why the court sometimes they don't want to see Maxwell Okpara, because they know that it's explicitly exposing the secrets of the federal government. So just like it has been taken note of, that guy deserves to be the lead lawyer. Forget his his years in law, because I think why they gave the lead lawyer to Aloy Ejimakor is because of his years in law, and the number of times because he started handling the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu along with Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And now even the Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekwueme are no longer there to help this very case. You see that are no longer there. I don't know why they decided to step those guys down, because those guys are really doing needfuls in court. So I, for one, would really like them to be returned back to court for a very, very good defense of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I'm taking you back to this very news.
They prefer Michael Zekome. We should forget about Ifeanyi Ejiofor. No problem. No problem. I have two of them.
Introducing Nexford University's online Master of Science in Data Analytics.
On one of them, but we need competent people who can speak to us, who can talk to governments, who can come out and be vocal. That's what Masopara is trying to do now. That was why they got judgment they got during their time. It was because of the public opinion, because of the humanitarian side that they brought into the case. I repeat that Mike Ozekome and Ifeanyi Ejiofor has done more for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu than what these sons have done, because I don't even see one thing they have done. At least if they had come out to be speaking to us, we say, okay, these people are very good in communicating to us what is happening in the court. We would have, okay, no problem. You didn't score victory, you did not, no problem, but at least you are there to talk to us. They cannot argue anything in court, always accepting whatever the judge says. After a court case, they cannot come out to even communicate. Is that one against the law? To communicate again. What you have been doing for all these governors that you are going for election tribunal. The same thing I see you every day coming out. But now you leave it for Ejiofor and the rest to come and be talking. I know that they know what happened in court, but there is something about leadership. Leadership means a lot. Because once it comes from the head, it will make more sense. Because people will say, are you sure that Ejiofor is saying the truth of what happened? Or are you sure that this one, because we're not even hear from the leader? The leader matters a lot in everything. And Kanu Adabi is the leader of this thing. Or are they tired? Are they tired of this war? Let us sack them once and for all. We're not begging anybody to represent Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu can represent himself. What are we begging people now? If they don't want this job, they should go. Please. This is not what they teach people. This job is a simple job to do. Why is it becoming difficult? People are not happy and you are also hiding. It is clear that these people, they don't have emotional attachment to this case. They don't have. Kanu Adabi does not have emotional attachment to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. These sons don't. They don't. So why are we working with people who are only there for the money? They're not there for the work. Only the paycheck. We only see them in court. We only see them in court when Kanu comes in, they go and collect a handshake. A handshake, a handshake. Hugging Kanu. What nonsense is that? What nonsense?
Anyway, dear listeners, that is one of those things. That's why they said performance is not by class. It's not by class or qualification. Performance is by your by that you perform is by your eligibility. How eligible are you? Can you deliver? That is the question. Can you deliver? How often can you deliver? You understand? And that is one thing these lawyers or senior advocates of Nnamdi Kanu should understand. They are just senior advocates, but look at what an ordinary lawyer like Mike Okpara is doing. What that very guy has been doing in the case of Nnamdi Kanu has been very wonderful than what this son are doing. They are just collecting money and doing nothing. So why are they employed? Why? So I don't know. Maybe they should think about bringing back Mike Ezo and Ejiofor, because these guys, when they were in this very case, they were doing wonderfully well. Their defense was solid, and they have been Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer for a very long time. Yes, many times Ejiofor has saved Nnamdi Kanu many times. Yes, he won the very first case of Nnamdi Kanu before he traveled to the UK. Yes. So what are we saying? So my dear listeners, please let's share this video and let everyone know the state of Nnamdi Kanu's trial, the disappearance of senior advocates. Are they supposed to leave this time? No, this period is supposed to use this period to begin to make findings, researches, that will help them in the defense of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know. All right, I'll be welcoming your opinion and your ideas, please. Thank you.